Welcome to another episode of TheMACH Show. Today promises to be exciting as usual. We have an amazing couple with us, Mr. Ikechi and Mrs. Choma Onyekweres. They've been married for amazing 15 years. See how they cross that? 15 years. It's no child's play. Sit back, relax, and stay tuned.
I met my husband for the first time December 6th, 2003. That was at my elder brother's wedding. He was one of the groomsmen. I remember that day, I was busy selling again. I came around to the wedding and carrying trays of food around. And this young man kept running after me, asking for a picture, a snapshot of him. And I was like, see, I'm drenched in sweat. I don't look too good for picture. I look tired and all that. That let's have this picture some other time. And he insisted, he said he doesn't mind, that you look okay, you look good, let's just have this picture. So I reluctantly, I just stepped outside. He got a photographer, okay, just take us very fast, don't waste time. And he took the snapshot. I went back in. After the wedding, I went back to school. Then I was in the first year. That was my first year, second semester. So I went back to school. So anytime I come back, I came back home for holidays in Lagos. And you had seen him in church, Assemblies of God Church First Afternoon. I noticed he was one of the secretaries in the school department. So whenever I come back home for holidays, come to church, I see him. He will come to mark the register for my class. And he keep winking at me. You know, like, what is that? You come and mark the register, like, and wave at me. I'm like, okay. Sometimes after church service, this young man will wait for me at the church gate. From the church auditorium upstairs, I'll see him waiting at the gate. That's okay. Is he waiting for me or for somebody else?
And not for the sometimes ask me to give you right. Go on.
I never asked you. You're the one. No, don't miss it. You're the one who asked to take me home, and I told you shouldn't bother. You're driving behind me, and that was how we became friends. You know, but I didn't know what his mission was. I was like, okay, does he just want to be friends with me, or he wants something more than friendship? If he wants something more than friendship, I have none to give to him, because right from the time I never wanted. He's from Abia State like me, Umuahia. I'm also from Abia State, Ngwa. I grew up with a strict father, and he has his principles. One of the principles is cooking with upo. And I was the last girl in the house. It was always my duty on Saturdays to boil and pound. My father doesn't like it being prepared in the market. He wants it homemade. So it's my duty to pound that upo. So and it was very stressful. Because of that, I always tell my mom, me, I won't marry a statesman. I don't want to be pounding upo in my husband's house. So I don't want Ngwa or Umaya that will make me to be pounding upo. It's too stressful. Cats is super hard. It's too stressful. My mom be like, you don't really marry to take you. So when Brother Ikechi came, I'm talking about marriage, I was like, hey, me and Abia State again, Upo, so I'll be pounding Upo, you know. Then I remember sometime in 2006 when I had my project defense, I wrote my degree exams. I went back home in December. We had this family, we usually have this family prayer every December 31st. Everybody around Nigeria, my siblings, come down to my parents' place in Lagos, and we'll usher in the new year at home. Sometimes we'll go to church, 31st night, come back home, continue the prayers till the next morning. So this particular year, 2006, my mother invited a pastor to the house all the way from Umuahia, Pastor NX. And he came and he was praying. So after the prayers, one by one, we started bringing in our prayer requests. So I just finished school at that time. My prayer request was to go for youth service, get a good place to work, because I've always wanted to work. I never planned to be a full housewife. I've always wanted to work. Just like my mom, I wanted to take after my mom. My mom has always worked. She was a civil servant too. So when it got to my turn, I presented this to the Reverend. I said, sir, please, I'm going for you. I'm supposed to go for youth service. I'm supposed to compile my name. I want to go to a very good state, maybe Abuja, Rivers State, or remain in Lagos in a good company where I'll be retained. That's my prayer request. And the man said, no, that's not the will of God for you now. God wants something else. Definitely the job will come, but there's something else that will come before that job. I was like, so what is it? And he said, husband, you get married. It's time for you to get married.
She's pretty, she's first.
So I was like, okay. Could it be which of them now? Because there was a list of some products. I wasn't really giving attention. I'm like, so which one of them could be the name of God? I don't even know. It was like, is that list person you don't expect? That person you don't even know. The person at the back of the man. That's the name of God for me. If the man was specific, I know this might sound untrue, but he was specific, saying, this is a tall dark man. With an MTN number. He didn't call him phone, just the first 6 digits. I was like, they started again. Which one is this one? Who is the last person? Okay, who has that number? So after the prayers, my sister-in-law, my elder brother, so I were quite close. So we went to the back of the house. But when we discussed, we were like, who is that person? The man of God was talking about. Like, I don't know whoever the person is. Whoever the person is now, the person will show face now. You know. So, but check that number of all these guys we have been discussing about. Which one has the resemblance to that number? I checked the first person I thought it should be as a human being.
See?
And the person wasn't going to use an MTN number. Check the second one. That was the Airtel.
Elimination method.
My sister-in-law is also from Umuahia like him. She's like, could I hit you that was your elder brother's dream? Check now. Let me check, lo and behold. The number suits his own number. I said, I cried. I was like, God, why? Why Abia State? This Abia moving running from, you know? Later that evening, he called me. He traveled to the east to see his parents, and he called me and said he wants to see me. He wants to have me. I said, okay, tomorrow will be fine. And I told him he has to come to first. Like he was here, we have to come first. And that was where we met at the seniors, the little heaven. And that was when he told me that he has to search of marriage.
You know, my mom keeps calling me Nwachinemere. I always get things I want. And also I use a strategy, a marketing strategy, that is STPP, a marketing strategy. Segmentation, targeting, positioning, and penetration.
Wow.
So I did all this thing and I saw she was the one I penetrated, as in went for her immediately.
And you got her.
And it clicked.
Woo!
But God was me.
Did you give your number to the pastor? Or how did the pastor get your number?
I don't even know the pastor.
He doesn't even know the
I don't
person.
know.
I never even knew the person. He doesn't even know the
I don't know
person.
him.
Pastor
Wow.
Ernest. But he didn't give the first 6 digits, 00372, and he stopped there.
So, we are back. I'm going to ask my big sis here. What does romance mean to you?
Romance, I don't want to be too ambiguous, but it's very
Okay.
simple. Romance is having an emotional connection
Okay, connection.
with somebody else, your spouse or your partner.
Babe, are we connected emotionally? We are. So,
Yeah.
how would you describe romance for you?
Well, romance is actually a practical word, right? It's a practical word. It involves from time to time, the day-to-day interaction and how you go about the interaction. So it's more about the actions,
The
the
action.
little things
Yeah.
you do to one another to show that you love one another. It's actually one of the expressions of love.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm going to ask you, do you think you're romantic?
Yeah, I'm romantic.
Do you think Yes, we want to learn. 15 years is a long, long time. So in this 15 years, can you share like a romantic, memorable story that you've never forgotten, you will never forget in this journey of marriage? I'm asking each of you. So think about it. Any story, any romantic story you have shared together as a couple within this 15 years that you will never forget.
Okay. This journey called marriage, 15 years, it's a whole story on its own. It's a whole story on its own. And initially, when I got to meet him, my kind of person, what I term romance, like PDAs, public display of affections and all that. He's not the type.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
But he has other ways he will show care and love to you. You understand? mostly words of affirmations, acts of services. Yes, they can help you do things, carry out some assignments, just to be sure you're happy and you're okay.
Okay.
When you're happy, he's happy. And when you're not happy, he's not happy.
Aww.
You know, that's his own style. So if you want him to come, hug you, carry you up in public, and he might not do that.
Okay.
But his actions will always show that, okay, I love my woman and I want her to be happy.
I'm not sure if you said a story.
No, I
didn't specify, you just generalized.
I generalized.
Okay.
No, almost every day there's always a story. Almost every day. Which one will I pick? Which is most
When
outstanding?
you talk about romance, it's a continuous affairs.
Right,
Like in
right.
marketing, marketing is a function of continuity. It's continuity. As it doesn't end. When it wants to stop, it starts. So it's a continuous process.
Right.
That is always seen in a marriage, and so it's seen in a marriage.
It's an
Yes.
ongoing journey.
Yeah, like
It's an
sometimes
ongoing journey.
when she's busy doing something else, I just come behind her and say, "Baby, I love you."
Oh my God.
I will disappear. And also, I don't like seeing her happy. So every time I notice that she's unhappy, come around, play around with her, give her some words of encouragement. Yes.
So we can see your love language is
Every
what
time before I leave the house, most of the time, I say to my babe, Jojo, I love you. I love you. So anytime I say that, you see, replying, have a nice day, have a nice day.
For some guys, you know, they like it when a woman, you come back from work, she just gives you a hug and a kiss right from the door, and then lead you straight to the dining, take off your shoes, and then sit beside you and watch you eat your food, and then from there it leads you. So what's a typical romantic day? What will spell out that, oh wow, you've blown me away today?
Yes, you know, you said so, hug you from the door and lead to the dining table. No, I don't want things that are cosmetic, that will not last. You know, things you see white people doing in TV, you want to do it. I want something that is natural. And most of the times when I come in, the greeting alone, today tea, you know, we call ourselves treasure. The tea, you're welcome. How was your day? Oh, you had a nice day. So yes, you're welcome. That alone has given me a kind of acceptance as in welcome. Which is good for me. I so much cherish it. Then other ones comes in later. It's not an everyday affair. It comes in once in a while. But the reception I get when I'm coming in from office is a good reception that makes me happy and have a sense of love.
In addition to what he has said, my husband is the kind of person that likes surprises. He likes things being spontaneous. He doesn't like it being planned. So, as his wife, I have to be dynamic. It shouldn't be what he's expecting. Sometimes, when he's at work, I can just send him a message. Hey, so where are you going to? You know, I just want to remind you that I love you. You know, let's hang out later in the evening. Although hanging out, he's the one that usually brings it up. Most times,
because he spends the money.
Yeah.
Standing up now.
No, continue. It's fine. Doesn't change anything.
Sometimes I might slip some notes into his suit pocket.
Wow.
Do you get so when he gets to work and he would prefer his kids, because my husband is very close. He just don't throw things away. So when he brings it out, like oh, this for my wife. Oh, how's I feel? I'm like, when he get home, I'm like, I like what she did. I think I like what she did, you know. And most times when I do things like that, I know there's something coming.
Wow. Secret has dropped. Are you guys taking it? Okay. You know, people say that as the marriage grows, romance reduces. And for people who have gone through 5 years, 6 years, and they're like, man, I don't see I'm finished. So how would they be able to stay romantic through the years?
Well, it depends on individual. I don't think as the marriage grows, the romance drops. For me, I think it increases because the most turbulent phase I had in my marriage was the first year.
Wow.
Yes, because when we're trying to understand each other, he's coming from a different family background, I'm coming from a different family background. Even though we are both Christians, both families are Christians, well, he has a different orientation, he has different likes and dislikes. I have things that I like and things that I don't dislike. So trying to synchronize all that together, you know, it wasn't so easy first year, second year, but after the second year, we began to understand each other, you know, patience and all that, you know, and it got better over the years. It got better over the years.
It got better over the years.
It keeps getting better.
So I hope somebody catches that, Rema. your marriage will get better over the years. So just know that even no matter where you are in your journey right now, believe that it is going to get better and better. So I want to ask you, did childbearing affect romance in any way? How would you compare romance before childbearing and after?
No, it did not affect it. Depending
Okay.
on the individual. I'm a type that's very conservative.
Okay.
I also most of the times I sit down and look at things and know how to evolve and what comes after. So before I even become married, I told myself, marriage is not what you are seeing. Marriage entails more than you are seeing. But I told myself there will also be some changes after childbearing. So I was not expecting less. So also it did not affect our romance life. Yes, it did not at all, and it never affected our romance life.
Let's break it down.
Yeah.
One of the highlights of romance is sex in the bedroom, right? And I don't know, for some people, they have a way of getting the children out of the way. When the baby is still an infant, still sucking, still having need of attention from the mom, and then you want to do something, right? And the baby starts crying. It can be very, very annoying. Sometimes you really want to kick the baby out of the room, if possible.
Yeah.
So during that season, especially when the baby is like 3, 4, 6, 8 months, are we saying that it doesn't affect? As a man, how do you coordinate yourself in that season?
She calls me a chief strategist. Because I know how to organize.
Okay.
I'm always careful when it comes to that area. Take my time. I study the environment. When it's time to strike, I will just gently
I love your choice of
carry
words.
the baby and take it to the other room. Or even when the baby is crying, I will look for how to leave the baby to make he or she stop crying. So I plan towards it.
Okay, so it's about strategy.
Yes, about strategy. Not when to strike.
So I want to ask, does it happen sometimes that the baby is crying and something is happening, and then mommy probably is distracted, mommy wants to go, daddy says no way.
I have a story.
Okay.
You reminded me of one story that happened when I had my second child. It was about 2 months, going 3 months. My mom came around for the Omugo.
Okay.
So my husband already told me that something has to happen. He has already
That's already giving the strategy.
something happen. Make time for me. I said, no, let me settle the baby. So after settling the baby down, I went to his room to join him, and the action started.
Okay.
All of a sudden, there was a knock on the door. My mom was knocking. Drama! The man thinking that and because I know I want to make him happy too, hey, I'm not just a mother, I'm also a wife.
True.
And I have to take my wifely responsibility. So I just had to satisfy him first. I know the child is in the care of my mom, so I know he's in good hands. So he can't come into danger. So it's not an emergency. So I later went to settle the baby. It's a thing of understanding.
Yeah,
When you've already conditioned him and you've already told yourself, you say you want to balance. You want to balance every party involved. You understand? The baby has needs. Your husband also has needs. Yeah, so try to balance things out.
Also, sometimes I come with a very funny strategy. When they are all in the room with the mother and the baby, I'll just come in. See, that's something we need to discuss now. It's very urgent. Come, you don't want to stop us, but let's do this. It's so urgent. And we need to
Strategy.
Strategy, guys.
Strategy. You may not even know. And she'll come in because I love it. I say,
Wow.
Nice one. It's
Interesting.
all about strategy and knowing when to strike. I like that. I think we have coming to the end of this gist segment. Is there anything you want to say to couples out there who are struggling with romance at this point?
Yes. Yeah, so many people believe that once your wife start having baby, that the romance life should die or dies naturally. It's lie. One, neatness. The mother or your wife should make sure she keeps her neatness up. Clean up yourself all the time. Make sure you are smelling good all the time. Make sure that you are top of your cleanliness. Then nothing spoils. Nothing spoils. But for those who are believing that a wife should be always ready for the game, no, sometimes it's not like that. It takes you the time to make room for her. Sometimes you discuss ahead of time before you guys go in for it. If it doesn't click at that moment, you restart that and if you click, you're playing it.
Exactly.
All right, Mama.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with him. You know, part of the issues that kill romance is when the man keeps expecting what he saw at the time when he married the wife. After marriage, he's not seeing anymore. The wife has put to bed, the breast is no more, doesn't have that confidence anymore, the breast becomes saggy. No, my advice to women is this: marriage is not the final bus stop. Being in marriage and maintaining marriage is a journey you must continue and strive to make it work. Put in efforts, put in more work so that you succeed in marriage. Nobody said it's easy, but when you you know the kind of person you're married to and you know what works for that person, try and put in the work, make efforts and balance things out. Yeah.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
So it's all about work. Keep working your marriage and God will make it work. Thank you so much for being with us. We'll be right back with the next segment. Stay with us.
The MACH Show.
Welcome back to the MACH Show, and right now we are on to the games segment. This is actually my favorite segment because I love games. Today's game is a very interesting game. It's called Who Knows More? Who Knows More? It's a game between the couple and myself, the host. So I want to find out between mommy and daddy, who knows more? I'm going to be asking them a couple of questions, and I expect that when I ask the questions, they're going to give me answers that match. So they must write the same thing on their boards. Let's see how much they know each other. For every question they get correctly, the two of them, they get 1 point. And for every one they fail, I get 1 point. So let's see who wins between me and them. Are we ready?
Yeah,
we are ready.
Yeah.
First question.
Okay.
Who is your husband's best friend? You're going to write who your best friend is, and she's going to write who your best friend is.
I'll write for my wife's best friend.
No, write your best friend.
You write your best friend and let's see whether it matches with what she has written down. Please, no cheating. All right, show it to the boy. Yeah, they got it right. All right, so 1 point for them and 0 for me. Question number 2, are you ready?
Yeah.
Second question is, what's the last gift your wife got for you? What's the last gift your wife got for you? It's getting tougher. No talking, please. No talking. All right, show it to the camera. Did they get it? Interesting. Now it's looking like I'm going to end tonight with no points. Let's see how far we can go with this. Question number 3. What's the color of your current bed sheet? Hey! No talking. No talking. Remember, your answers must match. All right, show it to the board. All right, so I'm sure they missed this one, right? What we have here is multicolored with polka dots. And Daddy said it's blue. So they failed this one. So I got this one.
Explain it now.
It's
It's only blue.
Blue that has white dots.
It's only white. Check very
You should have written the same thing. I don't care how you guys go about it, but as far as I'm concerned, you've got 2 points, I've got 1 point. Next question, are you ready?
Yeah.
What's the name of your wife's bridesmaid? No talking. What's the name of your wife's bridesmaid? It's 15 years. I know it's been a long time, but man, wedding is always. Hey, let's say no talking, please, no talking. You have only 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You can show it to the audience now.
Neka.
No.
I don't know Kafa.
It's
It's
too
Neka
late.
Kafa now.
It's too late. Yeah?
It's
They
Neka.
have Okafor.
There are
Kafa then.
There are a lot.
Is there C or Kafa now?
There are a lot of. See, he said C Okafor. There is no C here. This is Neka Ogbonna Okafor. This could be Chioma Okafor. This could be Chinaza Okafor. This could be Chiamaka Okafor. So it is wrong. 2-2.
I know.
So you got 2 points. You got 2 points.
So you must read it.
I knew I'm going to win for. I'll match up.
Give us more. No.
Question number 5. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What's the place? The name of the place you had your first date? Where did you have your first date? No question. It's a very simple, straightforward question. Where did you have your first date? It's getting interesting now. All right, let's see your answers. All right. Daddy wrote Little Heaven, and Mommy wrote the Simeons in Festac. Obviously, these guys have had a lot of dates, such that they don't even know the one that was the first anymore. So I got 1 point.
So this
It's not the first.
So which of them is the correct? So which one is correct?
Does have level?
investor.
No, does have level.
In bracket, yes. You have in bracket. But
It's not
in
the
your
level.
place.
Okay, is it the same place?
And it's
That's
not
like
the
what
level.
junction now.
Yes.
Wait, are you trying to say that Little Heaven and the Simeon are the same
That
place?
is that's the Simeon, then the good bracket.
Little level.
Little level.
Who are we going to ask?
Yeah, ask.
Or somebody.
We make the Simeons the little heaven. The place nobody existed.
Okay, it's not my existence.
Yes, we have
we can't
to
even bet.
ask
So,
junction.
ordinarily, you should have written the same thing. Based on the rules of the game,
Okay.
build this one. Alright, so 3 for you, 2 for me. Next question. What's the first meal you had together? Eating together. The first meal you had together. The first meal you had together.
From the wedding hall.
Please, no condition. It's a very simple and straightforward question. What's the first meal? The first time both of you sat and ate together. What was the first meal? I know I have a point here. Very simple questions, isn't it? The audience, I'm asking. Simple questions, right?
Yes.
Alright, let's have your answers on the screen. So mom said he had moi moi and I had fried rice. Daddy wrote rice, we'll be on the safe side. So should we give them the point or not? Okay, let's give them the point because there's rice here and there is what? Rice here. Alright, so we have 3-3 now. 4 questions to go and we are done with this segment. Who do you think is going to win? Hey guys. Why are you routing for me, right? Question number 7. If your husband is going to buy a new car tomorrow, what color of car do you think? It's your cough. I hope you're not putting it. Alright, let's have your answers on the screen. Mommy like blue or black, Daddy wrote wine. Interesting, now you're beginning to know, right? Take note, oh, beautiful.
Wine is his favorite color. I should have known.
See that? Okay, so next question. If your wife is to go on a vacation, what country do you think she would likely want to go to?
All right, let's have your answers on the screen. The children are happy. Yes, yes. UK. Put your hands together for them. Nice one. So we have just 2 questions to go. Who named your first child? Avoid long stories, so.
No, wait, the condition.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm just saying something to the audience. Avoid long stories, so. Because sometimes when you write long stories, they make you go towards the other side and towards the other side. It's a lot of matter. No talking. No talking. All right, let's have your answers shown to the screen. Somebody says I named Jessica. He named her what? Chimdebube. And Daddy says we're not us.
Yes, because we have an agreement. I give it.
No problem. I know you
said, go, Daddy, go.
Go for me. So we have 5-4. I will just have the last question.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is the last question. And it's a daddy's question. The question is, what's your husband's favorite drink? What's your husband's favorite drink?
Okay.
I want to comment on the wine. Okay, so let's have your answers on the screen. All right, so mommy wrote smoothie and daddy wrote wine. So typically I have my 5 points and they have 5 points. Ordinarily, it's okay, you can clean it. Ordinarily, I should end at this point, but they have said I should give a due breaker.
Yes, we must win.
Yeah.
And it is risky. Is it better to go for a draw or to lose? Because if I ask this question, if you fail the question, you lose. And if you get the question, you win. So it's better, you want to go for the win.
We want to win.
Beautiful. This question is very, very simple.
Okay.
It all depends on how you take it. Simple question. When last did you kiss?
Like that.
Simple question. Let's go there. When last did you kiss?
I have a question.
No. Just please, just answer. When last do you? I'll give you an opportunity. See, let me just tell you already. Both of you have failed it.
Like that.
No. I've seen the 2 of them. So I'll give you. Hold on. I'll give you an opportunity to change your answers before
Is that day?
you show down. Which is that day? Which that day? I'll give you an opportunity to change your answers. This is me being nice. I'll give you an opportunity to change your answers before you show it on the screen.
No words.
It's no words. Are we ready?
Yes,
No,
let's
change
go.
your answer. Let's go. All right, show it on the screen. So mommy said last Sunday.
Saturday.
Last Saturday, and Daddy says this
After
week.
our outing.
Yeah.
It's not last Saturday and this week is not the same.
It's a week now.
No, last Saturdays. What is last
Okay, last Saturday ended yesterday.
Saturday?
Oh, sorry.
With this,
But that same day you had the line down.
Yes, now this week.
with this, we come to the end of the game segment with me winning. Guys, put your hands together for me. Thank you very much. Up next, the match basket. Don't go anywhere.
The MACH Show.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the MACH Show. We are still with Mr. Ikechi and Mrs. Choma Onyekweres. This is the last segment. The most exciting for me is the MACH basket. In this basket, we have MACH. So they're going to choose one out of these 4 letters from the basket. Whatever they choose is what they get to do.
Wow.
That is it. So M is marry your wife again. The man gets to propose to the woman again. A is appreciate your wife with a kiss. So the man will kiss the wife. in front of us. Then C is choose a love song and sing to her. We get to hear him sing with his sonorous or froggy voice. Then H is hug your wife. I think that's the simplest. Very easy. Okay, let's see what they get to choose from the Smash basket. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see what you get to do
open and
for
see
your wife.
what is there? What is
I'm seeing letter
there?
M. Okay.
Fantastic! So they chose marry your wife again. So I asked the man a question. It looks like he didn't stress the man. She said no, she didn't. I want to stress him this time.
Okay.
Let him propose to you. Stress him and say no, no. Say no. Don't say yes. Say no. Okay, please marry your wife again. Let's watch you propose to her.
Wow. This one is very, very interesting. Hi. What's your name? My name is Onyekweres.
My name is Chioma.
Nice meeting you. I've been seeing you around. You live in this vicinity?
No, I don't.
Alright. I saw you last week. I was coming to you actually, but I didn't know how it happened with Sakia. I've been watching you for a very long time, and I feel that we have things in common.
Okay.
I feel that we should get together to know each other well. Yes. Yeah. So actually, I want us to become one. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I want us to become one. You know, I'm no longer getting younger. I want to settle down.
Okay.
Yes. I want to settle down with you.
Okay. Maybe you should go and see my daddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I will see what I get. We'll have that first.
Okay. Let me think about it.
Right.
I need to think about it. Need to give me time to think about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But mine is love at first sight. I saw you. I said, this is my girl, this is my wife.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, the next day.
Don't tell her. No. He didn't do it like that.
No, round one.
Round one.
He don't toast me. When you see fine girls, you look beautiful. You know say you go toast me.
Yes, you're welcome. How are you doing? Have you seen your dad? You know that they say I should come and see your dad.
Yeah.
Have you told your dad that I'm coming to see you? Actually, because I have decided to see your dad. Because the first time I saw you, you are beautiful.
Okay.
And your type of girl is somebody I want. Beautiful, bold, and natural.
Okay.
You're not artificial.
Okay.
So I feel that we should come together and get to know each other well.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like your boldness. For you to walk up to me and talk to me, that makes me very good. And you know what you want. And you know how to go about it. Let me give you a thought.
I promise you, you're not regret it. Yeah,
You sure?
very, very sure.
You sure?
Very, very sure. Yeah. Yes, I met your dad just as I came to your dad. It seems like he likes me. Because when I was talking, the way he was nodding his head.
Yeah, really?
Yes, it's like you told him things about me.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
He said actually you were the one to decide. But for him, he doesn't have any problem.
Okay, well, I've thought about it. And I think my response is a yeah.
Wow, you mean it, yes? Oh, wow, you made my day. Thank you very much. Oh, wow.
Okay, now. That was amazing. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay.
It's been so much fun with Mr. Ikechi and Mrs. Chioma. Yes, guys. Do not forget, MACH Show is all about promoting kingdom marriages. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us. See you again next time. Let's say it together.
Bye.